Please stay tuned.
The governor, coming into Kaduna State, I almost missed my way because of the very many roads that you have constructed, turning Kaduna to yet another model city. I'd like to appreciate you, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, the governor that other states are begging to have. We are ready to kickstart. Thank you.
I would like to welcome you to a village called Ankande, which is located by the Kaduna Kano Expressway, which is in the news of recent as a result of a project that is ongoing, just a stone throw from the village. That is the AKK gas pipeline project, which is going on at this end of Kaduna. And I'd like to say that today marks an epoch-making event in Nigeria, which presents massive opportunities in the utilization of natural gas. I'd like to say thank you for joining us. My name is Abdullahi Mohammed. We will be running commentary from the venue of the event here. As it is now, some moments ago, we witnessed the arrival of the executive governor of Kaduna State with the Minister of Petroleum, Timipre Silva, arriving, and they are all seated over there on the screen. As you can see, the governor also having a tete-a-tete with the Minister of Petroleum there. The project that we're talking about today, which is being flagged off, is about 600 kilometers of pipeline which will be laid under this project. It transverses about 4 states of the Federation, that is 3 including the Federal Capital Territory, from Kogi State, Jakarta precisely, to Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, Niger State, and Kaduna State. This project is certainly going to be kind of a turning point for so many communities that will witness a lot of activities that will bring about opportunities for those communities, and then finally to big cities and towns where industrial sector, the household will benefit from these project. The 2.8 billion naira gas project, pipeline project, which has been flagged off today, represents a phase 1 of the 1,300 kilometer long transatlantic project, a national gas master plan project, which is expected to utilize gas resources for power generation and domestic consumption. And this is what we're going to see here today being flagged off. No wonder we have the who is who in the oil and gas industry here seated to witness these epoch-making occasion. I would like to tell you also that this project is also a a segment of the 4,401 kilometer gas pipeline for export to consumers in Europe. The project is also being developed on a build, operate, and transfer basis. The Jakarta Kaduna Kanu gas pipeline, when completed, is expected to transport up to 3,500 million cubic feet of gas per day. Imagine what these is going to do to the generation of power and also for household consumption. Here we are at the venue. You can see there on the screen piles of pipelines that has been transported from, you know, the coastlines of this country and over here to the northern part of the country that is about to be laid from an inch to inch until it transverses the 600 kilometers that we see, and it comes in with stations and points where bigger private companies will, come in and then invest and make sure that all the those that are needed for household consumption and companies will utilize. As it is now, the guests are all seated, and we are waiting for the talking heads to to start commenting on the project, especially the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, the Minister of Petroleum Resources, Timothy Silva, who have been ushered in to either move to the podium or actually getting ready for all those things. You can see the Executive Governor of Kaduna State there standing, chatting with another guest there, and the paparazzi is also coming over to do their own bit. This is expected for this kind of event, and the screen there telling the story that we have a huge project here in our hand, and it's going to be a life transforming project, pipelines that will convey a natural resources that will change the way we do a lot of things, especially the household where they will utilize this resource. And now we will move on to the podium where somebody out there will...
So effectively this morning by inviting the Group Managing Director of the NNPC, Malam Mele Kolo Kiare, to deliver his opening and welcome address. GMD, sir, thank you so much.
The ground and then
thank you, Excellency. I enjoyed Your Excellency to rely on the introductions made by my colleague, Mr. Sam Okoju, to save your time, Excellency, and to go straight to the point, Excellency. It is indeed an honor and privilege, Excellency, for us to be given this responsibility. The Ajaokuta Kano Kaduna pipeline takeoff is a monumental event, Excellency. But of course, Excellency, this event wouldn't have been possible without the full and unflinching support of Your Excellency. Excellency, you are aware that the current administration, under your leadership, has made it a priority to ensure revenues from oil and gas resources are utilized to support the emergence and growth of other non-oil sectors by building massive infrastructure. Excellency, on your order and your directive, NNPC is transiting towards becoming an integrated energy company to support Your Excellency's agenda of economic diversification. One of such efforts, Your Excellency, is the expansion of NNPC's domestic gas footprint in our country, so that we can deliver gas on the Trans-Nigeria Pipeline project, which includes the Escravos to Lagos Pipeline, System ELF2, the OB3 gas pipeline, and now this the Ajakuta Kaduna Kano gas pipeline. The combination of this excellency, it will create an enabler situation for our country. These critical enablers, in line with NMP's responsibility implementing National Gas Master Blueprint, which is part of Nigeria's Gas Master Plan, Your Excellency, you are aware of this, Excellency. The Master Plan, Your Excellency, is meant to leverage on the nation's huge natural gas reserve base to stimulate unprecedented economic growth and enable Nigeria's migration from the current mono economy into a diversified economy. Your Excellency, the AKK gas pipeline project, which is part of the Trans-Nigeria gas pipeline project, involves the establishment of a connecting gas pipeline network that will integrate the northern region of the country with the Niger Delta, the eastern part of the country, and the western region, so that overall you have a capacity increase which will enable delivery of gas to our customers in the eastern region, in the western region, and north of the country. Excellency, without delivering the AKK pipeline, it is impossible to do this. It's a technical issue, and we are convinced that the EPC contract of this 614 kilometers pipeline, valued at $2.5 billion, will deliver this, Excellency, and will provide the enabling connectivity of our resources so that ultimately, Excellency, the objective of delivering gas to domestic market will work. Your Excellency, all conditions required precedent to financial closure for this project has been achieved. With your help and with your support, Your Excellency, we are coming to financial closure with our financing partners by end of August, Excellency, latest. But before this, Excellency, we proceeded to go on this project on the back of our balance sheet, Excellency. We provided the required equity to start this project, provide all the necessary infrastructure and items to proceed, Excellency. Excellency, we are confident EPC contractors will deliver on this project. We have put every structure of control and monitoring to ensure that this project is delivered in your time. This is a landmark project, Your Excellency. Excellency, upon completion, the project will enable the injection of 2.2 billion scope of gas into the domestic market and facilitate additional power generating capacity of 3.6 thousand megawatts. Excellency, this is at the first instance. This creates more opportunities, gas-based industries, agricultural industries, fertilizer plants, and so many other moribund industries which could not function because of the absence of captive power. This project would deliver, Excellency. Excellency, it is impossible to go ahead with this without your help and your support, Excellency, and it has worked, Excellency, today. But I must also, Excellency, recognize that this wouldn't have worked without the help and support of the governors through which this pipeline will traverse, including the originating states of the Federation, Excellency. In this respect, Excellency, I would particularly recognize the support and contribution of the governor of Kano, Kaduna, Kogi, Niger, and the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, the Minister of Finance, the Budget Office of the Federation, the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Debt Management, and several other partners, Excellency, that are completely required to deliver on this project. Your Excellency, this is history. This is one footprint that you will leave for this country that history will remember, Your Excellency. And we are very privileged, Your Excellency. We are aware of the gravity of this task. We are privileged to serve in this capacity, Excellency. But we assure you that this history will beckon on you tomorrow, next tomorrow, to show that you have done something great for this country by increasing the capacity for us to deliver gas into our domestic market, which is the energy of the future, Excellency. Excellency, permit me at this point to trace the fact that we are ready for this, Excellency. We have done some preparation prior to this engagement to make sure that this project continues. And I will seek your indulgence, Your Excellency, to just show you 3 minutes video clip for you to see our level of preparation and what we are doing, and this project will continue, Excellency. Finally, Excellency, we in NMPC and my colleagues, Excellency, we are proud to be associated with this. We are very privileged to be part of this history, and we will deliver this project, Excellency. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Control, please, can you play the video for His Excellency? Thank you.
special guests are also seated there. And in a jiffy, we will hear from the Minister of State Petroleum, to Ms. Silva, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Nasir Ahmad Erufai, and over there in Ajaokuta, we can see on the screen what is going on there. And again, it breaks back to Kaduna, and then double screen now, showing simultaneously what is happening in Kaduna and Ajaokuta. You can see clearly in Ajaokuta that the work has gone to a different level. That is what we call the next level. Pipes have been laid. Work has gone extensively. And I would like to come back and explain to you about the project itself. It is a project that we expect to see pipelines being laid about 600 kilometers from Ajaokuta in Kogi State to Kaduna for the time being, and then subsequently to Kano. This project definitely is expected to bring about a huge transformation in terms of the supply of energy, especially here in Kaduna State, which we know in the industrial cluster of Kakuri, where companies need this energy. And these pipelines will convey these resources that they need, and then from wherever it stops, investors from the private sector will pick it up and then pipe it to the clusters of those companies that need it. So also households across this line of pipeline that we're talking about will also enjoy these resources. Investors from the private sectors are also expected to make huge investments to pick up these natural gas and transport it for sale to households. And this we all know will change the way we do things today. Let's first of all take a look at what is happening in our forest. The cutting down of trees, deforestation, which is bringing so many negative impacts on the environment. And this epoch-making event is coming on with a kind of resources that will stop all those negative activity that has an ugly impact on the environment. Households that normally use firewoods as a means of cooking food will surely have these resources at an affordable price to now cook their food and that means the forest will regenerate those trees that have been cut down. And we know that the federal government and state government have been making efforts to make sure that we develop the culture of afforestation, and we have seen it happening in so many places. And sooner we'll begin to see the reform of our forests with trees growing in places that have been cut down, and so on and so forth. You can see on the screen there video conferencing from Jakarta, Abuja, Kaduna, and several other places where critical stakeholders to this event have the opportunity to share their views. And clearly on the screen you can see even from the presidency they are standing by. We will hear a lot of submissions from all these critical stakeholders to shape this event. And back in Kaduna, the pipelines are ready to be laid into the ground, and by the special grace of God, in the next 2 or 3 years, we will see that the objective of these projects come to fruition. I'll remind you once again that this event is being simultaneously transmitted by Africa's largest television network, the NTA, from Ajaokuta in Kogi State, and Kaduna Live. On the screen there you see what is happening in Ajaokuta. Vehicles, I mean heavy duty vehicles there conveying pipelines and being laid into the ground. And back in Kaduna you can see also engineers on site there, standing, strategizing on how and when they're going to start laying those pipelines. And that will be immediately after this flag off, because they've been here for weeks bringing these pipelines together. People who have been plying the Kaduna-Kano Expressway have noticed activities for weeks. Heavy-duty vehicles bringing in these pipelines, telling you that something very, very important is coming to this part of the country. And earlier on, okay, let me take you back to Jakarta there. Kogi State Governor standing by there and trying to perform a very important event there.
Here in Kogi State, Ajaokuta, I am unveiling this plaque on the behalf of the flag off of the Ajaokuta Kaduna Kano pipeline laying for the economic emancipation and development of Nigeria and all other parts of Nigeria, and for the benefits of the citizens of Nigeria. May Almighty Allah give us the grace and the opportunity to witness the commissioning of this particular all-important project. Amen. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
All the dignitaries who are witnessing this event, and among them the man in charge of the NNPC, Malam Mele Kyari, who must be very, very pleased with what is going on today. We all know that a lot of energy and resources have been committed by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation into this project. Don't forget, it is about 2.8 billion naira project, which has been conceived.
Kogi State took it upon herself to train a lot of our indigents on welding and allied job. I think we're going to find them very useful. Please engage them. These are one of the reasons we engage them and then we train them. They'll be very useful to you, and I know you're going to engage them so that the job will easily be done. So I sincerely appreciate you, appreciate the NNPC, appreciate Mr. President, and may Almighty God continue to bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Don't forget my colleague Charles Alpha is also part of these live commentary from Ajao Kuta there. Another technical colleagues also there in Abuja, Ajao Kuta, and here in Kaduna, all committed to ensuring that this live transmission comes in smoothly as it is. Here in Kaduna again, we are seeing the pipelines there waiting to be laid for the resources that we're all expecting to flow through it to come into our households, and then clusters of companies who are begging for these resources to come to them to aid their production, especially here we're talking about energy, which is one of the most critical aspect of production for all companies. And as we know, we are not, or it is not a resources that is very sufficient. And with the coming of this project, we are very positive that it will change a lot of things for those who operate companies, and those, in fact, those who must have left as a result of the failure in the supply of power will also come back and continue production, employing people, reducing the rate of unemployment in Nigeria.
Committed to this project. Thank you, Excellency. Control, please, can you bring the national anthem for Mr. President? Control, can you the national anthem, please?
Guest in Kaduna there on the screen you've seen. Alternating to video conferencing, waiting to hear from these critical stakeholders that I talked about earlier, who are also going to make submissions, giving out suggestions on the impact or how successful this project has been so far, and the impact it's going to have on the household and clusters of companies. The pipelines are ready here, and we're still waiting for the formal flag-off, which the Minister of State Petroleum, Timmy Presilva, and the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Mal Nasr Ahmed Arifai, will be doing here in Kaduna. Clearly you can see the video conference in there showing the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, and other critical stakeholders all standing by, and then watching what is going on here in Kaduna, and also what is going on in Kogi State, Ajaokuta precisely. Mr. President is also a happy man today because this project is taking shape as fast as possible, and he is very proud of the project, especially the kind of impact that the project is going to make. First of all, I have explained earlier that in a different part of northern Nigeria, we all know that many of us rely on firewood to cook. But with the coming of this project, we all know that many households will have to give up. And that means restoring the forest. The trees will grow back, and the environment will be better for it. In Kogi still, the executive governor of Kogi State is standing by there with the group Managing Director of the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Malam Mele Kiari, strategizing on the next move. Possibly on inspection of the pipelines that have been already laid there and been that place the hub for the supply of these resources. They may also be inspecting those facilities that are there. And back in Kaduna, Dankande village is very lively today, which is under Rigachukun, and the executive governor of Kaduna State there, Malan Nasir Ahmad Erufai, who is waiting to make a kind of speech that I know is going to be a speech that is coming from a very happy man who is watching a lot of projects being executed in his state by the federal government. Especially this one, I know is going to be very dear to his heart because of the kind of love that he has for his people, the downtrodden. Jakuta video conferencing again, let me remind you. A lot of other critical stakeholders are standing by, and they will definitely link up, maybe make kind of submissions, or also continue to watch what is happening here, at least to see exactly how the whole flag of went. Malan Nasru Erufai there, and just by his side is the Minister of State Petroleum, Timipre Silva, another very important guest seated there, waiting for the formal flag off to take place in Dankande village, Rigachukun, Kaduna State. Back in Kogi State, Jakuta, the pipelines, you can see clearly there. Lane of the pipelines have gone extensively with machines, men, heavy-duty vehicles there, with the pipelines loaded. An obvious reason to say that the work there is surely in progress. And back in Kaduna, we have a very important guest talking on the podium there with the executive governor of Kaduna State also listening at the side here, and video conferencing from the villa. Take him. Take him.
To the people of Nigeria and must succeed. I congratulate the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, NNPC, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, the resilience of the team to deliver on this project is commendable. I also urge all the stakeholders to continue providing the required support so that this landmark project can be actualized within the approved budget and schedule. Finally, I am counting on the executive governors of Kogi, Niger, Kaduna, and Kano states, as well as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, to provide the enabling environment and support for the project. It is my honor to flag off the start of the construction phase of the Ajakuta Kaduna Kano Gas Pipeline project today at the Ajakuta Kogi State at the Rigachikun Kaduna State campsites simultaneously, and hereby declare the commencement of construction activities. At the same time, the executive governors of Kogi and Kaduna states are to physically flag off the commencement of works at Ajakuta and Rigachikun sites on my behalf. Thank you all for your commitment and resolve. For those that journey from far and attend this event, I wish you all a trip back to your respective stations. This has been a good day for Nigeria's development, evolution, and integration. God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
God bless. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the people of Nigeria. And God bless the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the national anthem from Kaduna.
To be accompanied by the Senate Committee Chairman on Petroleum Downstream, will now move over for the cutting of the ribbon. And to be joined by the honorable ministers, honorable members of the House of Representatives as well. Bring it. Okay.
The Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Malan Nasir Erfai, they are also about to do a form
line. We thank you for your time and your attention and for the support that this project requires from all of us. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Members of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great day and for us here in Kaduna State, this transformative project will change Kaduna State forever in the positive us, and so on and so forth. We are very grateful, Mr. President, the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, the NNPC, and NNPC's partners, including our own chairman, and legislating for this effort. To the glory of God and for the benefit of state and Nigeria at large, it is my honor and privilege to cut this ribbon to flag off the construction of the Kaduna to Kano end of the Abuja gas pipeline project on behalf of my boss, my mentor, my leader, His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari, today, the 30th of June 2020, the local government, Kaduna State.
Honorable Minister will support you, sir. Join hands on go.
Face Kaduna Kano Gas Project, which was Muhammad Buhari, TFR, on the here in the local government. Hereby invite my of the construction.
Round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you, Excellencies. Thank you very much. It's done.
Congratulations to the GMD and NPC on this very successful feat.
Okay, now the State Minister of Petroleum Resources, Timmy Silva, alongside the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Alan Nasser Erufai, Speaker, State House of Assembly, and other dignitaries have moved on to the side of the construction, and it looks like there's going to be a photo shoot there, and a lot of other journalists from different media are standing by there to get the views of the State Minister of Petroleum and the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, who most likely will talk to the journalist immediately after the photo shoot. And arrangements there have been made for the journalists and the photographers from all the media houses to have a chance to do a photo shoot. And before then, I think the minister the state minister and the executive governor is taking a look at some of the pipes that are being welded together. And what we saw happening yesterday in this particular place was that engineers were putting together those pipelines and welding them together. And from there, I think heavy-duty machines will pick them and then start laying them into the ditches that have been dug. And from this end, I think close to about or more than 200 kilometers of this pipeline will be laid to Abuja. And Abuja, then the Jakarta side of the project will come along and then meet up with that of Kaduna at the Abuja end. You can see the State Minister of Petroleum Resources, Timmy Silva, there, and the Executive Governor of Kaduna State standing very proud of this project because of the importance of this project and the kind of transformation that it will bring to households and clusters of industries that will utilize the resources. Here we're talking about power generation. We're also talking about natural gas, which the households are going to be using. And then a lot of other, what we or a layman will refer to as waste that can be converted to fertilizer and a lot of other things that the farmers will want, and maybe other companies will also take it up from there and then use it for their resources. Let me talk to you about the welder. The welder in this project, you can see, is a king. From the beginning of the project and the end of the project, the welder will be very, very critical. And with that clap there, it is also an affirmation and a confirmation that this project is very dear to these two gentlemen. And Mr. President, you can see how happy all of them are. And now they are moving out towards the tents where the event took place. And then the media, as usual, wants to get their story done. And they're all struggling to position their cameras and then get some words from the State Minister of Petroleum Resources, Timi Silva, and the host governor, the executive governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir Ahmad Erufai, who I told you earlier that they're all happy men and very proud of this project. The whole process went on smoothly. About some few minutes after 11, we began the program. And then this is mid-time, and we're still on it. And you can see engineers there from the construction company. Guests that came to witness the occasion also here. Very impressed with what is playing out here. And just in a moment, from the other side, you'll see that already the executive governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir Erufai, and the Minister of State Petroleum, Timi Silva, are already talking to the journalist, trying to explain the impact of the project and the kind of transformation that this project is going to bring to their people. I am very sure for Malam Nasir Erufai, the executive governor of Kaduna State, this is a project that he will continue to beat his chest and be very proud that it happened when he was the executive governor of Kaduna State. And what we all may not be aware of, this kind of project is a kind of a project that is a lifetime project. Once these pipes are laid, we will have a lot of investment that come along it.